الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. So inshallah, moving on, we are going to be discussing plurals. We've been discussing plurals before, but we discussed which plurals? The regular plurals. Which plurals? Regular plurals. Plurals that follow a pattern. And in there we said there were two types. It's called Jam'us Salim. What's it called? Al-Jam'us Salim. And we said there were two types of Al-Jam'us Salim. One for the Mudhakkar and one for the Mu'annath. For Mudhakkar, what do you have to say? What do you have to say? Una. So Muslimun becomes Muslimuna. For feminine, Muslimatun becomes Muslimatun. So you add una for masculine and atun for feminine. Those are the regular plurals. Now we're going to discuss something called irregular plurals. What's irregular plurals mean? In English, is English plurals easy or difficult? It's easy. It's easy, isn't it? Easy? Quite easy. All you have to do is add what? S. Or? So in English, it's very easy. All you have to do is add S. For example, you have book become books, bat become bats, clock become clocks. Sometimes the S, but you have to have a few rules. Sometimes you have to, it's a S, but you don't pronounce it as S. How do you pronounce it? As a Z. For example, you don't say boys. You say what? So it's an S, but it's pronounced as Z. So boy, you say boys or boys? Boys. Or girl or girls? Girls or girls? Girls. Pens or pens? So sometimes you have to add an S, but the S is pronounced as a Z. Then sometimes you have to add ES. Yeah? So then, for example, you can't say dishes, you have to say dish is, which becomes, which is, ditch becomes, ditches. Yeah. Sometimes you have to add what? IES. So sky becomes what? Skies. Lady become ladies. And cherry become cherries. But it's still easy, you know, in English, isn't it? Sometimes you have to add VES. For example, calf become calves, leaf become leaves, life become lives. Sometimes you have to add EN to make a plural. It's still easy, isn't it? What do you have to say? For example, ox becomes what? Oxes. Or oxen. Child become childs. Too many childs. Is that right? Or children. Childs or children? Children. Sometimes you have to add what? Well, you just change the whole word. Foot becomes feet. Goose becomes geese. Mouse becomes mice. Is it still easy in English? Or is it a bit more difficult than you thought it was? It's easy because you know this language. Sometimes criteria becomes criterion becomes criteria. You have a stylus becomes what? A styli. Phenomenon becomes. So is it really that English? Is it really that easy? Because we know this because we speak English. You have many broken plurals in English as well. Because people start complaining, oh, Arabic have broken plurals which follow no rule and it's so difficult. But we speak English, that's why it's so easy for us. There's so many rules in English. So the second type of plural in Arabic, so the English speakers have a bit of arrogance. Our English language is so easy. We spell Leicester, L-E-I-C-E-S-T-E-R. I don't know how that works, but yeah. So it's easy for us because we speak English. But the English plurals are not always that easy. Correct? So don't moan about the Arabic plurals. So what we're saying here in Arabic, is in Arabic, there are some words that don't have any pattern. Like for example, Muslimun becomes Muslimuna. Muslimatun becomes Muslimatun. Yes? And they follow a rule. We can easily make it. You don't have to learn anything. But some plurals, they don't have a fixed pattern. You just have to memorize that this word has this plural. So for example, and this is called what? We may have done already in some of the books. Maksurun means what? Broken. Al-babu maksurun. So maksurun means broken. So al-jam'ul mukassar, the broken plural. What's it called? Al-jam'ul mukassar. What does that mean? The broken plural. What does that mean? That these words don't have any what? Any fixed pattern. They don't have any fixed pattern. Okay? They just have to be learnt. It's difficult at the beginning, But as you get more familiar with the language and you get more familiar with vocabulary, it becomes like standard. You get to memorize it. So instead of memorizing only the singular, you just memorize the plural and it becomes easy as you go along. Okay? They're not like millions of patterns that are random. There are some patterns where you see patterns developing. But I'm not going to go through the patterns, it's too confusing at this moment. But so all you have to remember is that when you see a singular, just do what? Learn the plural. So for example, we have the word nahrun, means river. The plurals are what? Anharun. That's how it is. Rasulun becomes rusul, tilkar rusulu. Nabiyun becomes anbiya. Kitabun becomes kutub. And that's just how it is. You just have to learn it. There's no fixed rule. Yes? So now we finish 3 of the 4 characteristics of a noun. Summarize again. Your favorite part of the lesson. I'm going over and over again so I want to stick in your mind. Okay? Let's start again from the beginning. What is it? Kalima. Good. Then ism, fa'il, and harf. Very good. Ism, fa'il, and harf. Ism can either be indefinite or definite. Very good. Indefinite is called ma'rifa and indefinite is called nakira. So ma'rifa and nakira. Masculine and feminine. Masculine is called very good. And feminine is called mu'annath. Very good. And then you have what? Singular? No, plural is English. Then you have what in between? Jewel or nice big one for plural. Singular, jewel, and plural. Singular is called what? Because of mufrad. What's it called? Mufrad. What's the jewel called? Not one. Muthanna. Good effort. Muthanna. And the plural is called jam'. How many types of jam' are there? 2 types. What are the 2 types? Regular and irregular. The regular is called salim. What's it called? Salim. And what's the broken called? The new one we learned now? Mukassar. What's it called? Mukassar. And the salim can either be mudhakkar or mu'annath. So let's go with the last part again. Yes? A plural is called jama'. A plural is called what? Jama'. Okay? And it has how many types? 2 types. What are the 2 types? Jam'u salim, jam'ul mukassar. Say again. Al-jam'u salim. Say it with me. Al-jam'u salim and al-jam'ul mukassar. So al-jam'u salim and al-jam'ul mukassar. And al-jam'u salim is how many types? 2 types. The mudhakkar and the mu'annath. Got it? So you have here jama', jam'us salim and jam'ul mukassar. And jam'u salim is either going to be mudhakkar or it's going to be mu'annath. You okay following me? That's it. Okay, subhanallah wa bihamdi subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.